So, who do I work for? I've been asked this question so many times. I have not worked a 9 to 5 in over 8 years. So, people say, well, who do you work for? How do you get paid? Who pays you? This was a question I had for myself when I first quit my job. I said, if someone isn't going to pay me every 2 weeks, how am I going to get paid? And to be honest with you, I did not have the answer for that. But I did have like $10,000 saved up at the time I quit my job 8 years ago. And my rent and my expenses at the time was like $4,000. And so that $10,000 only lasted me 2 months. So what happened? What happened is I stopped asking the question, how am I going to get paid if I don't work for anyone? And I started realizing two things. Number one, every skill that you have is money, okay? All your gifts is money. So anything you're good at is money. If you can cook, that is money. If you can do accounting, that is money. If you can sew up things or make clothes or whatever it is, whatever your creativity is, it is money. And so whatever gift you have, someone wants that gift because people are not satisfiable. They always want more. They always want more. They always want more. So they will constantly buy. They will constantly become consumers. So whatever your gift is what you're selling. That's number one. Okay. But number two, so who pays me? How did I create this life that I have not worked for anyone in 8 years and I travel all over the world? How did I do it? I stopped stressing about money. I stopped trying to figure out how am I going to make money? How am I going to make money? How am I going to make money? And what I did is I started saying this one statement. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? I started saying, I work for the universe. I know you probably was expecting this aha moment, but that's it. I work for the universe. I started saying that every day. I did not know how I was going to get compensated for some of the things that I was giving out to the world. Same way with this brand new YouTube channel. I don't know where it's going to take me. It's not paying me anything. And that can be discouraging because you can say, oh, I'm doing all this editing. I bought this equipment for YouTube and I'm not getting paid anything. They're not even showing anyone my videos. But I work for the universe. It is not my job to figure out how currency is going to get to me. But it is my job to be a creator because we came to this planet to create, okay? Everything that you are experiencing is someone's creation, okay? You're watching me right now. Someone created this platform, right? Someone created this platform that you're watching me on. Someone created all of the equipment that I have plugged up for you to watch me. The light that I have on. Someone created it. Okay. The microphone that you're listening to me. Someone created it. These are my books back here. I created them. Right. So your gift, putting your gift out in the world is your creation and is your compensation. Because there's something called vibrational currency. Okay. So a lot of people put physical effort, physical labor for the exchange of money. But you can use this for the exchange of money. You can give your love, your heart out to the world in exchange for money. Sometimes people get mad at like pastors or, they call them gurus or spiritual teachers who, charging, $300 a seat for their event. And they say like, oh, that's so expensive. I can't afford that or whatever. Why does that preacher man have that nice truck or this or that? Listen, the universe is paying him. He is putting his gift out there to the world and the universe is compensating him with humans, with energy. It's all energy. So if you are putting your energy out there, you shall be compensated. Now, if you want me to give you a blueprint of Sunny, no, cut the bull crap. How do you make money and you haven't worked for anyone for 8 years? How are you able to go to Peru for 3 months and still afford to pay your expenses in California, San Diego, California at that, the most expensive county? How can you afford to do this and do that? Listen, I could tell you I have this business and that business, but I cannot logically explain to you how I've been able for 8 years to make it. I can't. And I thought about that before I started this video, because I was like, I should give some factual evidence of how, 2 years ago I made $100,000. Or I should give some factual evidence of how I've spent $12,000 and $15,000 on marketing budgets, right? I should be able to give you something tangible, but I can't. I really can't. Change your mindset. I work for the universe. I work for the universe. It'll be someone who may see this video 6 months from now and want to work with me, right? That will be currency. I do work on Insight Timer. I get compensated for that. I do work all over the places. Everything that I'm good at, I'm good with numbers. So I do a little bit of accounting work for people. I just do everything that I'm good at. You have to do everything that you're good at. That is your gift, and that is your currency. That is your gift, and that is your currency. Work for the universe. Stop working for people, because those people already created their gift and their dream, and you're working for their dream and their gift. What is your dream? What is your gift? And I promise you, if you go into it with the right mindset, you will be compensated with currency. Okay? Your thoughts do become things. And if you are putting your energy out in the world, not in a labor type of way, but in a way of the things that you love, love will come back to you. Love will come back to you. Look, Source knows. Source knows, number one, I'm not trying to be broke. Number two, the gift that it gave me to speak out of this mouth with this voice, that is my gift. It gave it to me. So what you want me sleeping on the street? What you want me out here struggling to tell the people to learn the light inside of them, to learn the universal laws? You want me to be broke? No. I am your child, okay? You gave me this gift. I'm going to give this gift to the world. I need to be compensated. I need to be happy so that I can give my happiness away. I need to know what love feels. I need to know what love feels like so I can give it away. I need to know what abundance is, okay? I got this tattooed on me. I wrote it myself. I need to feel abundance so that I can teach abundance. So the universe said, of course, I gave you that gift. I gave you that voice. I gave you the knowledge to know that there's more going on this planet than just work, sleep, watch social media. So much more is going on this planet. And you've given me the knowledge to see things from a much broader perspective. And then you don't want to pay me for it. Like, you want me to struggle? You want me to be like homeless because I want to give my light to the world? Absolutely not. I am a child of Source. Abundance is all around me, okay? And the universe is my boss. That's who I work for. That's who you need to start working for. And you need to take that energy into your businesses. You need to take that energy into your trips. Any and everything that you want to experience in this life experience, you say, I'm being true to who Source made me, and that is who is going to pay me. Okay. If you enjoyed this talk, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's a brand new channel. If you like this type of content where we're just sitting down, being real, no whole bunch of editing, no AI, just you and me and Source, and the knowledge that it has given this little black girl from the projects, okay? If you're enjoying this vibe, this energy, baby, hit that button so we can hang out together.